It all started deep in the Pacific. A sonar blip caught the attention of marine scientists aboard the Orion research vessel. At first, they thought it was a whale, but as their cameras zoomed in, something monstrous came into view. A giant great white shark, over 20 feet long, barely moving. But that wasn't the terrifying part. Its entire body was blackened, covered with millions of writhing parasites, forming a grotesque living coat. Marine biologist Dr. Lena Voss stared at the footage in horror. She whispered, "That shark, it's being consumed alive." This was no ordinary case of marine lice. These were Thermocrodites absci, a rare deep-sea parasite species thought extinct. They fed on electrical pulses, invaded tissues, and turned living creatures into zombie hosts. Somehow, this shark had swum through a volcanic vent zone teeming with these parasites. And now it was dying slowly. For most, it would be too late. But not for Lena. She issued the call. Mobilize the rescue roamers. The rescue roamers were the elite. Divers, medics, engineers, a crew trained to save marine life under impossible odds. Their leader, Captain Jace Marino, had pulled humpbacks from nets and free orcas from ice floes. But this mission was different. This was a moving biohazard. Their plan: lure the shark into a suspended cage, sedate it, strip the parasites, revive it, and somehow return it to the wild. "That shark's still breathing," said Jace. "That means we still have time." As they approached Leviathan, the name they gave the shark, they could see his eyes were clouded, his gills barely pulsing. Parasites squirmed into his mouth, clinging to his eyes, even blocking his nostrils. Jace swam ahead with a decoy, a synthetic seal soaked in calming hormones. Leviathan twitched, then moved. The team held their breath. Inch by inch, the shark followed the bait into the cage, and then disaster. A hydraulic failure jammed the gate. Parasites burst from Leviathan's skin and latched onto Jace's suit. "Pull him back!" screamed Lena. Alarms. Jace is dragged out. Paramedics race. Jace was alive, barely, but Leviathan was now locked in. On deck, Leviathan was lifted into a massive saltwater tank, vitals dropping, parasites pulsing. With surgical gear and biohazard suits, Lena's team began the most delicate marine surgery ever attempted. They shaved off parasite nests, burned off deep-rooted clusters, and used microdrones to clean his gills. One wrong move, and Leviathan could go into shock. But the biggest threat? The brainstem infection. Lena took a chance, a prototype antiviral serum derived from jellyfish DNA. It was unapproved, unstable, but their only hope. She injected it into Leviathan's artery. The shark flatlined. Seconds passed, then a twitch, a pulse, a surge. Leviathan was still alive. Weeks passed. Leviathan was kept in a deep-sea recovery dome, monitored by AI, fed by hand, and slowly he healed. The releasing him into the ocean would risk reinfection. So the team built something revolutionary, an oceanic exosuit, a lightweight armor fitted with sensors, repellents, and satellite tracking. It would shield Leviathan and send back data to help save other creatures like him. The day came. The team opened the cage at sunrise. Leviathan paused, as if sensing his rescuers. Then, he rocketed forward, slicing through the sea like a titan reborn. The team cheered, cried, hugged. In that moment, they hadn't just saved a shark, they'd changed ocean history. Leviathan's story didn't end there. His exosuit sends live data, helping researchers develop new marine medicine. He's been spotted near reefs, healthy, strong, beautiful, and the rescue roamers. They've saved sea lions, manta rays, even giant squids, but nothing ever matched this. Lena said it best: "He came to us as a monster. He left as a miracle." If this story moved you, if you believe no creature should be left to suffer alone, then like this video, subscribe to Rescue Roamers, and share Leviathan's journey. Together, we can protect the ocean's most incredible lives, even when all seems lost. This was the story of Leviathan, the shark who was saved from a living death. And there are many more stories still waiting to be told.